Hey everybody, happy Thanksgiving. Okay, so I'm assuming, and that might be a bad thing to do, but that the KV-220 probably is going to be available sometime this weekend, and I don't think that assumption would be too far off base because this tank really seems to go on sale at the Christmas and Thanksgiving time. And when, like July 4th, I think it was on sale. So I'm going to take this guy for a run. As you guys have known who've been watching my channel, I've been going through a lot lately, and I think it's really affected my gameplay. So I haven't been playing much lately, but I have been playing enough. I have premium time that I went from 200,000 up to 1.7 million. So that's about 40 games. It kind of sucks because I wasted a lot of premium, or a lot of my gold to buy premium time, and then kind of hit a wall right after I got the premium time, and so I just haven't been playing. So I am back, hopefully in full strength. I'm going to have to probably work my way back into the game, so we're going to stick to some of the lower tier tanks, but I'm assuming this is going to go on sale. This is a favorite tank of mine. Also tonight we're going to take a look at the, we're going to run some battles in my other favorite, the Matilda 4. What better way to get back into World of Tanks than running my two favorite tanks? So this is a premium that's readily available. It is half off starting on Thanksgiving and probably going on for a long time. At least till Sunday or Monday morning early. But I have a feeling that the KV-220 probably will be on sale sometime this weekend. So let's go ahead and run this guy. KV-220, it's been about 5 months since it's been available, so it's kind of an attention getter. Unfortunately, on Tier 6, this tank sucks. I mean, it's okay. It's really good on Tier 5 because most people don't know where to hit it, which I'm going to tell you a little secret. If you don't know where to hit it, see those cheeks on the left and the right where it's kind of a pyramid shape? Yep, that's it. Just you pound right through those. So on either side of the gun mantlet, on the lower parts where it's kind of wide there, that's a great spot to get hit. If you're facing one frontally and can't get through, that's a really good spot to hit it if you're close enough. So a good KV-220 driver will keep moving after he's fired. So that it's harder to hit those little spots. I will say that they are easier to defend than the T14's weak spot. Another issue with the KV-220, the gun is pretty low pen at 99, though it's higher than the Excelsior, and it's also higher than the T14. It is lower than the Churchill 3, and it's also lower than, well, that's it. The Churchill 3, I think, is the other heavy we're competing against. So it's actually the second highest pen of any Tier 5 premium heavy tank at 99. It's still not very good though. So, but you do get the KV-3's body, I believe. It's 100 armor all the way around, which is pretty dang tough. It's a good thing. So really it has, I think, as much armor, or slightly more armor than the T150. Oh boy. But tanks like the Nashorn, they're not going to have any issues with this tank, and that's why it sucks on 3. Your gun won't do much, and then you're put up against tanks that can penetrate right through you, so you kind of lose your advantage. But whatever, I'll do the best I can. I'm definitely going to get up here in the front with my hard body and try to go toe-to-toe. That's what this tank does. The BDR... Churchill 2, 3. Now his 90mm could penetrate right through me if I wasn't angled. Yeah, don't get behind me so I can't back up, please. Yeah, and I'm not doing too bad though. I did get the M6, of course, will penetrate right through. The Churchill 1 might be. Alright guys, really? You can do whatever you want. Go ahead. Like a KV-85 wanted to push in there, sure enough, just to get pelted. The KV-85 has no armor. I'm ready to sell mine, actually. I had it for a little while, and I hate it. It's got all the weaknesses of the KV-1S with none of the strengths. Yeah, look at that Matilda BP rifling off those shots, man. 2-second reload. It's wicked. He won't be able to get through me, though, unless he uses gold. Yep. Yeah, I know how to be mean in this tank. Well, here's where the problem comes. That M6 is pretty thick up front. The Churchill one killed our killed our T-150. Really sad. Come on. Churchill one's got a pretty good gun. I'll reload faster than him though. Maybe. Oh, he's got a, looks pretty, doesn't look like the standard gun. Thankfully, the British had no idea how to design a good heavy tank, and they made the front of the turret flat, so it gives us an opportunity to do some spankage. Okay, so now we got to work with these two guys. I might plop myself on top of that BDR. Well, what is the ELC doing down there, man? There we go. Time to use my big fat body. I didn't have to. Look at that. Yeah, so I pretty much dominated in my tank. I don't know that I'll be the top scorer, but yeah, and that's why I love this tank. It really bounces a lot of shots. You saw I bounced a ton of shots. Guys that knew where to shoot me penetrated. In fact, I think the only shot that hit me was the one that went through my turret right there. So see that? That guy knew where to shoot me, and he did a good job aiming, and I think that was the M6 that did that to me. And it was a nice hit, so he killed my radio guy, and thankfully he didn't do any other damage to the tank. But yeah, this thing's a beast. I mean, even on tier 6 there, I didn't really have much of an issue, so I forgot. It's been a while since I've run this tank, and so I feel like I am finally back. Of course, it took an overpowered tier 5 tank to prove it, but there you go. Yeah, I was the top scorer. So 4 kills, 1,200 damage, and I also brought home some big bacon because I was premium. 40,000 is a good take home. Yeah, if this tank goes on sale this weekend, however you can do it, get it. If you saw how I played it, you just got to keep in motion. After you're done firing, don't sit still, keep moving, and keep it angled. And oh my gosh, you're gonna turn some good results. And in fact, well, look, and just to prove I'm not talking out of my butt, I'm a 54% player right now. I have my overall win rate is 52%, but over the last 7,000 battles, I've been at just about 54%. This tank, after 200 battles, I have a 64% win rate in, with an average experience of 738. It's been a year, guys, since this tank came out. I bought it on Black Friday last year when it came out. I have not regretted it at all. I love this tank, and I always do well in it. Some tanks I do well in, but I'm not really doing well. The team just wins. But this tank, I always do well in, and it's just a great bully tank. Now, it is fairly crew dependent, so you need a good crew to man it. If you put a crappy crew in here, you're going to struggle, but man, this thing is it's dynamite. It really is. So don't skip by this one. All right, so let's take a ride in one of my other favorite premium tanks that's on sale this weekend for sure. The Matilda 4 will be half off. The downsides with the Matilda 4, it is slow. About 24 kilometers per hour. It's not horribly slow, but it's slow. However, compared to the British Matilda Black Prince premium tank, it's a far better tank. This thing is slow, but they mean slow, okay? The guns are similar. This gun does more penetration on the British one, but it's half the damage. The Matilda is the opposite. It does about 120 damage per hit, sometimes more. But you're down in the 80s, I think, for the penetration. Let's take a look here. Yeah, 86. That's really low, folks. For a tier 5 tank, 86 is miserable. But this tank hulls down well. So you can take pot shots and you can take time to aim because this part of the tank is pretty strong. You're going to bounce a lot of shots off the front of the turret. You have 14 gun depression, or negative 14 on your gun depression. So you can pop up over a cliff and really abuse the terrain with this tank. Even if you got to go, like, let's say if we're over here, back here by these trees, if I go along the side and just kind of peek over, I'm going to do a lot of damage in this tank. So more often than not, especially if I'm in a tier 5 battle, I pull down a decent amount of top guns, and I also pull down a lot of money with this tank. It's about as much as the KV-220, where I'm averaging 40 to 50,000 a battle when I'm premium, and that's a lot of money for a tier 5 premium to be bringing home. But I average that with this tank because I know how to play it. So this is probably, out of every single tank in the game that I've ever played, this is my favorite tank. I love the Matilda 4. There's a lot of guys that hate it, but if you can figure out how to play it, you're going to do awesome in it. So now I'm not as a stellar win rate as the KV-220, but I got a 61% win rate with this tank, and it's over 336 battles. That's pretty much going to stay at 61%. I mean, that's pretty dang good. So yeah, let's go ahead and run this guy. Another tier 6 battle. Well, this tank struggles a little harder than the KV-220 on tier 6, but it's still viable. I think it's too slow to go where you would go with a traditional medium. Most mediums like to go across the field there, though. You know, maybe I will. Yeah, I think I am going to. I'm pretty low on the roster right now, so I don't feel like I'm a game changer yet. However, we could cause a problem for the enemy team if done properly. Or I could just get totally clobbered, and this is going to go completely wrong. We shall see. So, but yeah, the Matilda 4, definitely a favorite. Definitely. But you can see here just how slow it is. I mean, it's definitely not a fast tank. So there's some things about it that are going to hurt it. And I might get caught out because it is slow. I'm hoping I can get across before I get spotted. Now, I don't see any artillery on their team, and they have a lot of Hellcats. That could be good or bad. This tank can penetrate the Hellcat pretty easily, so in a sense that's good. And I have a feeling the Hellcats are going to come our way. They probably won't go city. Actually, you know, if our team doesn't totally flop in the city, we should do pretty well. We got some heavies that I don't know how they figured that was fair. I feel bad for the other team because they got skunked. I hate it when they put all TDs on one team and then heavy tanks on the other. Like, we have an AT-8 and they get 2 freaking Hellcats and a Nash or a Dicker Max. How's that fair? And we get an M6? How's any of that fair? It's not. I don't like that. You know, I'm glad for us, but it really sucks for them. All right, let's see what we got going here. T-34. The downside is we're mostly tier 5s here. We got that nasty Nash horn, or the Dicker Max, yeah. Dicker Max is a good tank. That one does a lot of damage in a single hit. I'm gonna try to stay low. Yeah, he's got me spotted, and I missed. However, that was my fault. Unlike most Russian tanks, this actually has a fairly accurate gun. The gun on this is better than most Russian tanks. Is our T-34 still alive? All right. Oh, we lost our heavy. Now, he's going to have a hard time penetrating me, but whoa, Hellcat out of nowhere. And I'm really bad spot. Yeah, that was my fault. It happens. You know, I can't go against four tanks by myself, but still, I shouldn't have. I didn't. That was bad. I shouldn't have gotten so aggressive. I knew those Hellcats were going to be over there. Yeah, that's what's been happening to me lately. Even in tanks that I do really well in, I just get clobbered, and that's me playing. That is not the game getting any worse or the team sucking. Our team is doing okay. You know, it's a fairly even battle, but I just blew it. I got into the wrong position. I should not have pushed up. I should have waited back by the other T-34, but it looks like we still may win this. I don't know. I'd like to redeem myself. We're going to play one more battle in that tank. Let me see if there's any other recommends that I have. I I think right now you've seen a lot of the other tanks because they've been on sale recently. The German tanks were on sale a couple weeks ago. The British tanks were on sale. I don't really see anything else that we haven't covered recently. So most of the stuff's been updated. I just haven't run those tanks for a while. The Dicker Max you saw in the other battle, this is definitely pick this one up if you like tank destroyers. This one also has great gun depression. It can abuse the terrain. As you saw, the Dicker Max in that battle just totally wiped me out, and I couldn't even see him. He popped up a little bit over the top of the crest and blasted me with his gun. The gun does 300 damage. This is a great tank if you're looking for a fun tank. The AT-15A has become more funner, as my friend always says. It has become a lot more fun because it got a boost in health, and it also got reduced in tiering. So now you only see tiers 7 and 8. That's cool. So, oh, SU-85I. Here's an overpriced little bugger. That is a lot of fun. Let's go take it. We'll take the SU-85I for a ride. Let's do that. This is another favorite. My problem with this tank, I tend to get too aggressive with it, but it actually has a very good rate of fire, and it's also got pretty decent camo. So you got to play it, a little bit less aggressively than I tend to play it. And the gun is okay. Man, I don't seem to get top tier battles anymore when I'm tier 5. I used to get them all the time with all of my premium tanks, and now it's like 1 in 10 is a top tier battle. I think everybody's playing tier 6. So, but it's pretty rare now to get a top tier battle. They change stuff every patch. They screw around with stuff, and it changes it. So in this case, it's not for the better. At least I don't think so. But and also, this is a terrible map for tank destroyers for the most part. There's really no cover. These city maps, they love making them because they're trying to nerf people that play tank destroyers. So they design maps that have no cover and no place to hide, really. And this tank is not an aggressor tank, especially in this tiering. I mean, I'm freaking little peon guy. Pull out real fast. So we're just going to hang out, see how the battle progresses, and kind of try to go where we're needed. Maybe stop any infiltrations. Like those two KVs aren't going to really need help with those tier 5s. Oh crap! They're all over there. Okay, well, now they're probably going to need help. Let me try to cover this KV-2's back here. Keep the M4 busy. Well, looks like he's got it covered, so. As soon as I leave, the M4 is going to go after him. Watch what happens. Whoops. Quit driving like a drunk. The M4 got scared away. That's funny. He should have pushed. Doesn't he know there's a 24-second or 20-second reload? Well, I haven't done anything in this battle, but we're winning. I hate being the little guy. He just got his beeper. He knows I'm here. Come on. Oh, are you kidding? And I bounced. That's perfect. And he killed my gunner, of course. Of course. So now I'm going to spend money instead of making money. There we go. That's going to get his attention. Back, back, back. Now the Easy 8 has a pretty fast rate of fire, so by the time I get out and aim, he's going to be... What? Yeah. Okay. It's going to be one of those nights. You don't have a very big health pool, and since there's no camo to hide behind, yeah, you're pretty much screwed. So I did good though. I killed the M4, hurt the EZ8. I'm happy with that. And that's exactly what's been going on with me. I've been just having crappy battles, and it's not the team. Our team was really good. I just have been sucking, making mistakes, pulling out, taking risks I shouldn't take. I should have moved somewhere else. Yeah. That's why I haven't taken kind of a break from World of Tanks, because I'm not playing up to par, so hopefully I'll get better. A lot of stress right now, so like I said, work is crazy. I've got a lot of projects I got to get done. Hey, we won. No surprise there. All right, we're going to run this guy. I still want to run the Matilda 4 again.
Time to roll out.
T14 says, we need people in the town. Heck yeah. That's where I'm taking this bad boy. Once again, this is going to be wasted in the town. Same strengths as the Matilda. Slightly less gun depression. But it's a soft body tank, so you really want to be hull down when possible. Unfortunately, the city does not give us any hull down ability, so I'm going to be just as exposed as the next guy. You can see here between the Matilda 4 and the Matilda BP, that's exactly what I was talking about. This tank is a slug. The Matilda 4 feels like a race car compared to this thing. I mean, this is like a tugboat, dude. It makes the tank a little bit less effective. I wish I could love this tank as much, and I do like it. The gun is better, like I said. You're gonna ting more shots on this thing because or less shots because you got more penetration. But unfortunately, it does less damage. However, it fires twice as fast. I mean, look at my reload rate now. It's, you know, less than 2 seconds. So I am using a rammer and the vertical stabilizer. Why did oh, it was a 1C. Yeah, tier 3 guy. Can't really expect too much out of him. Okay, so here we go. About to get into the heat of things. T-82. Got a lot of tank destroyers in town. We've lost 2 tier 3 tanks already. No big deal, but I'm not going to push too far in because I have a feeling... We're going to... Oh, really? We're getting overrun out in the field, so I have a feeling we're going to need to head back to base, so I don't want to push too far because I have a feeling I'm going to be needed back there. Nice miss.
Enemy armor is damaged.
I aimed to the right, and then he winged it even further right. So that makes it kind of useless. Okay, so we've completely lost the field. I'm heading back to base. Yeah, and here's where the Matilda BP is really best suited. Base defender. I can only hope and pray I can get back fast enough to defend. Try to get some speed built up rolling downhill. Oh god. This is why I like the Matilda 4 better. I think this is a big part of it because this is just so slow. Now we aren't going to lose. Unless they can cap me out, we're not going to lose. I'll be able to get back in time and those little tanks aren't going to be able to do anything to me. The only thing I'm afraid of is really the Wolverine. Maybe the T-34 a little bit.
Enemy hit. Enemy is hit. We've damaged them. Penetration.
Yep.
We've damaged them. One of our tracks is damaged.
Who's hitting me from behind, really?
Enemy armor destroyed.
Oh, this thing is so slow. I need a speed boost.
Observation devices hit. Penetration.
Bad news. Stug is bad news.
Enemy is hit. Ammo rack hit. We've damaged them.
Yeah, I wasn't ready to run into a Stug. That was crappy. So that's what's been happening. Yeah, and this is why I don't play World of Tanks anymore. But for you, I'm here. We'll continue to do the premium reviews, but I'm really, I think for the next month or two, I'm pretty much done. And another Tier 6 battle, folks. I've done nothing but play in a row. So we've gotten out of 6 battles, or 5 battles, we've gotten 1 Tier 5 battle. Every other battle has been a Tier 6 battle. And I don't know why they changed that, but that sucks. It makes these premium tanks a lot less valuable to me. And it just leads me to another reason why I have not been playing this game much. Now, that said, you can perform in these tanks on these levels, and they do okay. But it's just you kind of lose some of that fun factor. Not that being top tier all the time really is anything less than cheating, but so maybe I shouldn't complain. It just shows I'm a bad player. But yeah, this is it's stuff like this that makes me want to pull my hair out. You know, and then when I do get a top tier match, I get a team that just completely abandons me, and it's okay. I mean, I told them I was going back. I did the best I could, but it's like, guys, look at your maps. I'm not even running XVM, and I knew where all the enemies were. I'm not stupid, and hopefully, but I guess the vast majority of people that play this game are monkeys or bananas. I don't know. I mean, what are they? It's like, dude, you saw the field get wiped out. You saw there were no tanks over there. Where do you think all their tanks are? You're not running against them. You'll see. Death buggy. Buggy o' death. A lot of artillery this match. A lot less on our team now. This sucks. Don't want to be in the open. Uh-oh. Yep. I wanted to get to cover rather than take the shot, so. That guy, he can be derpy. Those Panzer IVs are what replaced the original Panzer IV with the derp gun. Oh, my turret's not turning. M3 Lee. I'm gonna get below the Lee line. Yep, he made a mistake. 3002 is tier 6 if I'm not mistaken, correct? Why didn't he shoot? Is he gone? He's probably busy yelling at the other dude. Yeah, I can't penetrate that tank. No point. I guess I could take shots for my team. Oh, what the heck? Well, I can hit his side of his turret, though, for sure. Maybe. Ouch, though. Look what's happening on the other side of the map. We're losing, and we got some heavy tanks sitting there. Watch where you're going. You don't own the whole map there, buddy. Got to share. Oh! Where did that come from? Wow, that was crazy. It's like, it looks like we're winning, but at the same time, it looks like we're losing. I don't know how this is going to turn out, man. Trying to find their artillery without being spotted. I know there's an SU-100 around here somewhere that knows we're here. Squat. Oh, some serious bass going on downstairs. I'm watching a movie or something. I hear like whoomp, whoomp. Gosh, I feel like my mouse is just not responding. Maybe it's too far away from my thingamajigger. The dongle. Where did the word dongle come from? I don't know. What's that? I don't know. We should call it a dongle. That should be a dongle right there. Dongle, dongle. Dongle, dongle, dongle. Come on. Get your gun up, boys. Nette probité. Whoa. SU-100 up the butt. Look out. Oh, he's good. He's real good. I'll try to keep this guy at bay if I can. We're gonna lose. Come on, guys. Kill that KV-85. All right. No! No! No, 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 no. Oh! One shot! 610 damage. Oh. Lucky hit, man. Nice RNG. Wow. Oh, well, what are you going to do? All right, come on, Jag Panther, you can do it. Yeah. And that's it. So we win. Finally a win. Oh. So, I did all right. You know, that sucked to be one-shotted. I kind of fell right in where I moved up the map a bit, but that was not a stellar game. Made beans. Anyway. But yeah, this is out of all my premiums, this is my favorite for sure. I would say the second favorite is going to be probably the Super Pershing at this point. And the Jagdtiger is going to be the close third. You know what? I just did a big review on this one. Check this guy out on my review if you're interested in it. This is going to be a great deal at 15% off because he's going to be under $30 for a Tier 8 heavy tank. Or a medium tank, sorry. But there are definitely some drawbacks. You have to love the T-25 too to love this tank. If you don't like that tank, you're going to hate this thing. It took me so long to figure out how to play this tank where I actually, hey look, it's my only tank with a mark of excellence. But seriously, this is a hard tank to play, and it took a long time for me to master this one for whatever reason. Some guys get it, but most guys don't, and I still have a negative win rate on this thing, but it's slowly climbing. So, you know what? For your sake, I will run one battle in the Jagdtiger, and then we'll be done for the night. So anyway, you guys, this is one of my favorite premium tanks. It makes a ton of money if you do well, and hopefully we'll do well. So let's go ahead and run battles. I think the matchmaker just blew up. Look at the matchmaking. It's all premium tanks. Hello, matchmaker. Whoa. Thankfully, we got 2 Type 59s on our team, and they got a bunch of Super Pershings.
Los geht's.
All right, so I'm going to set up, well, this ought to be interesting. It's all premium. I'm glad you guys got to see this because it's bizarre. Very bizarre. Yeah, the Jagdtiger will rip apart a Super Pershing. I would much rather be in a Jagdtiger 88, especially if you're in a good spot where you can hold down. Yeah, or at least, you know, cover that bottom section is your weak spot, and the gun port is your weak spot too. But if you can cover those things up, you know, you got a good game coming. Now there's a lot of artillery on here. Oh, somebody I blocked out. I remember that dude. He was such a jerk. I remember exactly what he said, too. I zigged there. Yeah. Jerk. Blocked. Never have to talk to him again. I don't block very many people, and it's really rare that I run against that I see blocked. Oh, come on. What is up? My mouse is acting up again. Oh, careful. Cheekers. Nope. Oh, I wish my mouse was working better. Oh yeah, I forgot they made this guy weak on the front. They got that tough armor. I'm trying to get through his armor, but he's starting to get scared now because he's back. He's backing out. Hopefully we have time to deal with this. It looks like that they must have a bulldog on their team. Oh great, half our team is dead. Are you kidding? Looks like I got the dud team. When you have all these premiums, usually premium tanks get put on crappy teams, but they're all crappy. They're all premium, so I'm gonna get my front lowered. Not getting any lucky hits there. That's the weak spot on the Pershing. That was a nice move. He did a nice Jeez. My gun. What is going on? Yeah, I know. We need to... Okay, I can't shoot. Yeah, but you keep pulling in front of... Oh, this is not good. What is going on? What is... Ugh! I can't control it. This is nuts. My computer is like totally wigging out. I can't control my mouse. Perfect timing. All right. Man, they've got scouts everywhere, man. Well, looks like we at least kind of pulled back. It's definitely not over yet, but I'm spotted by somebody. Do they have any artillery left? What do we got going on over there? Wow, I think I'm lagging out is what's happening. Oh, brother. T-34 now. Not good. Don't die, man. Don't die. Really? What? That was a bunch of bunk. That was totally a bunch of bunk. I bounced on his lower plate, and then he freaking killed me in one shot. Okay, whatever. Well, we lost. Not surprising there. That's what I've been doing all night, so... But That's the Jagdtiger 88. It's a lot of fun. It's pretty heavy, good tank, but you know, unfortunately, Super Pershing, I don't know. I was hitting him right on the top where the weak spot is, and nothing. Then I penetrated right through his armor. Okay, whatever. Not my night. All right, guys, and that's why I will be taking another week off. I will see you guys again after. I guess it'll be the weekend sales after Thanksgiving. I don't even know if they'll have sales, so I may not see you next week, but I'm off for a couple weeks because I'm pretty much over this. So have a good night, guys. Oh, yeah, be sure to subscribe. And also, you know, check out the farming sim. There's a lot of fun there to be had. It's kind of like Skyrim meets the farming sim. You have this ability to expand in any direction you want. There's all kinds of different stuff that you can do. And it's a fun game. I really enjoy it. So we'll take a look at the battle stats. You know what? I'm not going to sign out yet, but we'll take a look at the stats and see what it is. So close, man. You know, honestly, for the money I made, I did pretty good score-wise. Dang it, this mouse is driving me crazy. And considering, yeah, the problems I was having with my mouse, I didn't do 200 damage. That's horrible. Oh, okay, guys. Well, I go night night. I'll see you again in a week. Have a great, happy holiday, and hopefully you guys will get lots of good turkey, and maybe even a Jagdtiger 88 or something. Have a blessed holiday, guys. See you around.